Welcome to Virtual Church School. My family wishes your family health and safety today. Dakota, what are we talking about today? What is our story? I wonder. So let's start our time together with a virtual high five.
Hallelujah, 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 praise be the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 praise be the Lord. Praise be the Lord, hallelujah, praise be the Lord, hallelujah, praise be the Lord, hallelujah, praise be the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 praise be the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 praise be the Lord. Praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord. Praise ye the Lord.
Today's Bible story tells of an important event in the life of Jesus. After Jesus rose from the dead, we read in the Bible that for 40 days, Jesus appeared to his disciples and many other people. Then the day came that Jesus left this earth. But how did he do it? If you say the words to the Apostles' Creed during worship, if you've read it before, you will know the answer. I'm going to show it right here for you to read. Why don't you pause this video and read it together as a family? Do you remember saying these words during worship? He ascended to heaven. Now you know the answer. And why? I have 2 feet in my clouds. Now let's hear the story. If you have your Spark Bible at home, you can follow along on page 498, The Ascension.
After Jesus had died and rose again, he and his disciples got together near Jerusalem. Jesus had some instructions for them. As you know, God is doing amazing things in the world, he said, and your help is needed. We need you to go tell stories about me. Tell your friends and family and everyone that you've met what you've learned by following me. Be my witnesses in the world. Then suddenly Jesus was rising, up in the air. What was going on? He was being lifted up into a cloud. Jesus' friends looked around. 2 men in white robes had joined them. The men said, "Why are you just standing around looking up toward heaven? Don't worry, Jesus will be back someday." "Right," said one of Jesus' disciples. "Meanwhile, we have some work to do. Let's get going."
Wow! What a story! I wonder what it looked like when Jesus ascended to heaven. The disciples also remembered what he said, to go out and witness to others and to share the good news. As Easter people, we are called to witness for Jesus and the good news of Jesus' love. Let us pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for teaching us to be witnesses, to share hope and to share love. Help us remember that you are in heaven and with us right now, right here. Amen. Now that you've heard the story, why not do an activity with this cloud quiz? You can imagine shapes in the clouds, or you can name the clouds, or you can just relax on a blanket and imagine Jesus rising up into the clouds. why don't you stick your feet that you have made today around the house somewhere unexpected? So when your parents find them, they will say, "Why do I have some feet on my ceiling?" And you can tell them all about the story of Ascension. And maybe you can go outside and watch the clouds. So have a lovely day, and let's close with our doxology.
Praise God from whom all
Praise God, praise praise Father, Holy Amen.
Good job, everybody. Yeah.
Great doxology.
Yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the Bible. The Bible. Yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the Bible. Give me a B. Give me an I. Give me a B. Give me an L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. Yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. The B-I-B-L-E. Yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. I stand alone on the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E.
That's music to my ears, guys.
It's so great that